Hey guys, it's Vanessa and I'm here today to do my top 12 in 2012. Another year has passed by. It literally feels like I sat right here like yesterday and did my 11 of 2011. But anyways, as you remember last year I did the 11 of 2011 and I stole the idea from Rita Mill because I just thought it was the best way to not make like a 90-minute video. So I'm keeping that going, and this year we're doing top 12 of 2012. I wrote them all down and I have them all in front of me. So we'll get started with hair, and the first one, this is kind of representing what I really want to show, which is the Jane Carter conditioner. This is the shampoo, which I also really like, but the conditioner really was like the best thing that I ever used in my hair. It's the best conditioner. I currently ran out of it, and the only reason I'm not buying it is because I have to seriously make a dent in my hair drawer, and I've been enjoying using up other things. Otherwise, that conditioner is amazing. It takes out knots, like that's its sole mission. It's awesome. Like you put it in your hair and like the tangles just fall out. It leaves my hair really nice, really curly, and really conditioned. And I go into it a little bit more in my top favorite conditioners video, which I will link right here for you. But definitely the Jane Carter conditioner is my first favorite of the year. My next favorite is going into skincare, the L'Oreal Youth Code line, and I believe I have a video up on this. If I do, I'll link it here. If not, I'll post it soon. And I have the Day Lotion SPF 30, and then I also have a small little sample of the Day Night Lotion, which, as you can see, I've pretty much used this one completely. And I just really like this lotion. It definitely has SPF in it. It sinks into the skin really nice, and very weirdly, every time I use this, whenever I use a foundation on top of it, specifically a powder foundation, I always get really good compliments on it. It leaves my skin really nice. It's never broken me out, and it's great. And I hear it's supposed to be the drugstore equivalent of Lancome Gentrifique, which I've never tried, but I can say that the Youth Code is money well spent. A little pricey, but if you look out for coupons and bargains and that sort of thing, definitely easy to get that at a good price. I love that. And then kind of going in, this isn't really skincare, but it's not a cosmetic, so we'll talk about that. And the next thing is my bag balm. I love this stuff so much. I've been using this for a few years. It's amazing. It's just like a big salve. The original use for this is for cow udders on farms. Whenever they get chapped, they just slather this stuff on and it works. I use it on my heels, my elbows, and mainly my lips. I like, especially this little one I use for my lips. I love it. You put it on at night, you wake up with the softest, most conditioned lips ever. I just feel like nothing works as good as this bag balm. So I really, really love that. And my lips definitely loved it, especially this year where I feel in general everything about me was more like dry this year, I guess because I'm getting older. I don't know. Going into the cosmetic items, my first favorite is the Smashbox High Definition Foundation, and I got this little smaller size in like a foundation kit, and it came with this, the halo powder, and the concealer. And I, as you can see, loved this. This is in the color Light. And it had a nice pump on it. I feel like every little bit of it. This unscrews, which I've been using now, the little itty bitty bit that's left in there. But I just thought that it was a great product. It just looks like skin. It's nice and lightweight. It leaves a nice look to the face. You don't get cake face with it at all, and definitely looks great in pictures. I loved it, and it's something that once I use up all my foundations, it's a foundation that I would consider repurchasing because I had really good results with this, and I loved it this year. The next one, kind of keeping with the foundations, is a pressed powder, and this is the Rock & Republic Exhibition Pressed Powder in Satin. And I bought this maybe even a year or two ago, but I had hit pan, and once you hit pan on something, you get obsessed with using it. So as you can see, I definitely have put a lot of use into it. Probably for the past 2 to 3 months, this is the only powder foundation I've been using, and I love it. I'm like using it until there is zero ring. I still use this every day. It just leaves a really nice finish. It looks really nice. It has like a satin finish, even though the shade is satin, not the finish. It does also have like a nice kind of satiny finish to it, and it's just really pretty. It sits nice on the face. Again, photographs great. Sets other powders really well without looking cakey, or you can use it on your own as a foundation. So I love this, and the packaging. Who doesn't love that, right? Super fun. Moving on, keeping with the face, is You guys shouldn't be surprised. The Milani Sunset Duos Blush and Bronzer in 01 Sunset City, mainly the bronzer. You see I've hit pan. I've talked about this a lot, especially recently, but honestly, probably the most reached for blush this year, and it started out of convenience. It's just always in my reach versus my other blushes are a little farther, or bronzers, I'm sorry. But I do really like this. It has a bit of a sheen, a bit of shimmer, but for some reason it doesn't, like on the face, you don't really see like a shiny bronzer. It just really sculpts nicely if you're going to use it more to contour, warms up the face great, and it just works with like every blush, every foundation, and it's just for me an effortless product that I love. And even though I'm not mentioning the blush, it's mostly the bronzer that I love. It is a nice bonus that there's a blush here for when I'm on the go. I could just use that. So yeah, and I have heard that this is a Laguna Orgasm dupe, so there's that for you as well. So yeah, keeping with the cheeks, we'll do the blush. And my blush for 2012 is definitely Sin. I've just been reaching for this a lot this year, all year long, even though it's more of like traditionally fall color. It's really nice. It has a nice shimmer and sheen to it. So it, I don't know, it just goes with a lot of products. And I like blushes that have a sheen to them because I feel like they just help sculpt your cheek. I think the berry tones tend to look really nice with a lot of colors. When you wear a dark lip, this color really pops. And something about it just makes you look like nice, and you get that rosy look without looking like a little kid. It's just like a nice pop of color. So I've been loving Sin in 2012. For a highlighter, definitely the Benefit What's Up. I got this in spring, and I really like it just because it's very convenient. Instead of a cream, you know, you can chuck this in your bag and reapply if you'd like. It's good for travel, and it's a really pretty, beautiful kind of like universal color that looks nice on dark skin and light skin people, which is also really nice to find. It's not too much, it's not too strong. Sometimes with powders they can look a little fake, and this one I feel blends in your skin nice, and again, unlike a liquid, it's just easier to carry around in this stick form, so I really like this a lot. So now moving on to the eyes. There wasn't really an eyeshadow that necessarily stood out for me because I just loved a lot of shadows this year, and I tried to use a lot of my collection. So there wasn't something that I was constantly reaching for that I haven't mentioned before, that is. So the one thing I will say though that like kind of changed my life in eyeliner is the Lancome Art Liner. I was never a fan of liquid liner until I got this, and I don't think that I would ever use any other liquid liner. I love this. The application is great. I've tried to use other liquid liners, and something about this applicator is magic. It's like impossible to mess it up. It's super easy to use. It leaves a nice precise line without having to fuss too much. It doesn't irritate my eye. It's really nice and dark. I just love it, and especially if I'm going to be using false lashes, which I tried to do more of this year, I think this just helps really like finish it off so you don't get that weird like false lash look. This kind of helps mask it, but I don't know, I just think it's great, especially on a night out, to have that sleek liquid line, and this by far the easiest way to do it. I love this product. Next, I think we talked about all of that. I think, yeah, this is my last cosmetic item, and it's the Milani 3D Glitzy Gloss. I'm wearing it today, and I actually wore this in last year's video, so it's kind of funny. I love this gloss. I kind of rediscovered it this year. Again, another product that just having it closer to me made me use it more. You can see that I used a lot of it. It's a great gloss, you know, easily found at the drugstore, and I think it's very similar to the Chanel Mica lip gloss that I used to own. I don't have it anymore, but very similar from what I remember. It just has a lot of pink and then silver and kind of bluish glitter running through it. That's the swipe of it. So it's very reflective. It gives you a nice full looking lip, nice and glossy. It's not like a crazy color, but you can wear it on your own. It doesn't have like necessarily tint, but it looks better than just a clear gloss. It goes over any lipstick really, but particularly pinks, it just kind of gives them a new life. Every single time I wear this, people are like, what is on your lips? So it gets a lot of attention, and there's other colors in this brand that I really like, but I think this one is just a really nice everyday, looks good on top of other colors, you can wear it alone sort of color. So I love this. The next item I'm going to mention is not a makeup item, but it is an item that stores the makeup, and that is the Rue Beauty little small case. This is kind of a late favorite. I recently purchased it, but I love it. Right now it's not that full, but if you watched my video, because I have a whole review, which I'll put right here, this little bad boy fills up a lot of stuff, and I just love it. It's kept my purse more organized. I can take makeup traveling easier. It's been great during the holidays. I was staying at my parents', and this was the perfect thing. It has a little handle. I love it. I can't wait to get a bigger size, and if you're a makeup artist, these are great bags to have. If you're the everyday person, a great bag to have as well. And I'm really happy that I finally purchased one in 2012, and I look forward to purchasing more of those. And then my last 12 of 2012 is my Miss Dior perfume. My sister gave this to me as a maid of honor gift, or one of many maid of honor gifts for her wedding, and I've been using it ever since. I mean, I have a lot of other perfumes, so it doesn't even look like I've been made a dent, but throughout all this seasons, I don't really care. It still works. I feel like it's musky. It's musky enough for the winter and fall, but it's still like light and delicate enough for the summer. I just feel like it smells like a grown-up. It's not too sweet, and it's not too cologne-y, because I do like scents that almost veer in the cologne male realm, but sometimes you put them on and at first you love them, and then throughout the day you're like, okay, I smell like I slept you know, like in my boyfriend's sweater or something. Where this one, I think, you know, you get that kind of tough scent that you like, but you know, you're still reminded that you're a lady, and it works really well. So yeah, those were my favorites. Of course, as always, every year I like to take the chance to reflect, and thank you guys so much for the whole year of watching, commenting, rating, and subscribing. I hope you continue to do so. It's been a great year. I think every year is a great year, even a bad year, right? As long as you're alive and well, you're doing great. But YouTube wise, I think you guys are, you just get better every year. I don't know what it is about me. I think, you know, a lot of people want that YouTube success, and you want to reach the trillions and tens and thousands of subscribers. And I only have, in comparison to other people, a very small amount of subscribers. But it's almost better that way, because I don't deal with any hate, any, you know, negativity. Everyone on my page is very positive, very friendly, and I really appreciate that, and I really love you guys so much. So thank you so much for subscribing, for sticking with me. I will see you on here, on Twitter, on all the other social media that I spam you guys with. I love you guys. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, and more importantly, a great year to come, filled with fabulous beauty items at any price point. And I hope you guys share them with me like I will be sharing with you next year. So take care and have a good one, and Happy New Year. Bye.